We've rounded all of our people up throughout the country. In Rocky Mount, North Carolina, we have all of our tractor trailers there with our equipment. We have our mobile command centers there. We have approximately 1,200 people on the ground from about 32 Belfor offices around the country. Tomorrow, we have 150 people leaving, and each day for the next 6 days, building up to 2,000 people. We will be prepared, and again, the first priority is safety for everybody. And we encourage people to take their time going back, let the storm pass, let the authorities notify you when the utilities are up, when the infrastructure is somewhat restored, before you go back. And then we will arrive. We have been contacted already in advance by some of the hospitals, some of the school systems, some of the retail centers around the areas and the coast that will need our services to get them up and running. And then the communities can start their recovery process because all of the hospitals, schools, and retail centers will open up and be able to conduct business again. And we'll be focused on those facilities that have contacted us.
Hey, Sheldon, it's not just Florence, although that's the most pressing, but Isaac is threatening the Gulf. You got Helene not far behind. Out west, there's Olivia. There's Paul. I mean, we're midway through the season, but can we put the season in some perspective so far?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I've talked to some of our people last night that arrived in North Carolina, and they just came off deployment from Houston and the Caribbean from last year. So they came off deployment. They're being redispatched now. We are preparing for all of these other storms that are developing, as you say. And again, depending on the next few days to see how these things develop, you know, we will be prepared. We will be responding to each and every area that needs our services. And our Red Alert clients are contacting us every minute right now in preparation of serving them in their moment of need. Again, you know, one interesting thing that Belfor commissioned a survey about 4 months ago. We went across the country and we found out that over 60% of respondents do not have a disaster preparedness plan. 50-some% of people didn't even know what to have in the way of preparation. And so we would encourage people to pay attention to the news, the information that you guys are putting out, the information the authorities are putting out. Listen to the authorities, stay away until it's clear to come back, and the restoration process will unfold. People's lives will get restored, and they will go back to these communities, and these communities will again thrive. But in the meantime, please heed all the information that's being given to all of us.
Sheldon, wise words. I do hope people take them very, very seriously as the storm moves towards the coast. I mean, when you mentioned that you have folks getting off the plane from Houston and the Caribbean, it sounds like they're still working on reconstruction efforts in those areas. I mean, given the fact that we've seen quite a number of catastrophic events just in the past year between hurricanes, wildfires out west, et cetera, what have been the biggest challenges for a company like yours? Is it making sure that you have enough people to work on these projects? Yeah,
our biggest challenges have been supporting our heroic efforts from our people throughout the world. We presently operate in 34 countries around the world, and we've had people dispatched from 16 other countries helping us out here in the States in the past year. And so the logistical support, and like all of our tractor trailers that are now in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, containing food and water and all of the perishable items that we need to sustain our workforce and to keep them logistically stocked with all they need so that we can perform and, again, reopen these businesses and these institutions that need our help in getting these communities back up and running. All that back office support is a logistical coordination. It's a great effort put through by a lot of terrific people. And I just want to reassure everybody that after the storm passes, stay safe, allow the restoration process to unfold. Your communities will be back, and you will thrive once again.